Hey, what's good, my friend? How you doing? Am I coming across clearly? Come on, man, don't leave me hanging. Can you hear me? All right. So, what do you think of the front of it, man? It look pretty cool, or what? Hey, PA Pyro, how you doing, man? I built this computer for another YouTuber, so it looks pretty sweet. Yep, she's done. Finally. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it shipped out to him Monday. Next few days, I'm gonna be busy, real with other all kinds of shit. My order gets here tomorrow too. It'd be fun moving them boxes and stuff up the steps. I hate that part. And I gotta move everything around in here to be able to move new shit in. So it's gonna be crazy around here. Yo, oh, it sucks when you're carrying a case of shells. I have a buddy of mine. He put some pretty fresh firecrackers in a drawer, and he opened the drawer, and he was concerned because of the smell it was giving off. I'm like, man, it's because those were fresh firecrackers. You know, they give off an odor and aroma. Hey, what's up, Cosmic Pyro? You know what I'm talking about. Certain type of compositions of firecrackers have a chemical odor they give off. Ah, that sucks. But I'm sure you'll get them. Sounds like you're looking forward to it. Yeah, they do. He was just concerned that maybe a chemical reaction or something was going on. I'm like, no, man, it's all right. Ah, thanks, Spyro, man. Thanks, Cosmic. I appreciate it, dude. If I ever see you go live, I'll do the same, man. It's not, it's pretty quiet. I can hear it a little bit back in the background. I like that lemon myself, man. That lemon shit is good. Since you kind of speak of that, I hope finally mom appreciates this because I spent my smoke budget on it last month. What's up, Randy Matthews? How you doing? What do you think, man? The glass front looks pretty good. I hear you, man. Yeah, it'll be here tomorrow afternoon. I can't wait. Them flamingo bombs and stuff look pretty sweet. I want to try out them titanium 5-inch shells myself. Now that I really want to try. Yeah, when I see you, dude, man, I'll hook you up with some of the flamingo bomb shells. They look pretty sweet. Maybe some of the Thai shells. I'm getting shit, I don't know. It's either 2 or 3 cases of different shells. Yeah, but I ain't got that luxury, bro. I wish I did. I'd be doing the same thing you're doing right now, getting my shit ready. But the penalties are still too strict around here for that. Am I not sub to your channel, man? I'm not. I will, man. It won't give me the option while I'm streaming, but I will if I'm not sub to you. I thought I was. My bad. I thought, like I said, I thought I was sub to your channel, man. But I will check. Pretty sure, unless YouTube took me off again. Sometimes they do that. It's cool, man. I'll remember when I can come back later and stuff, but it won't let me leave the chat right now. Let's open up another YouTube. But I'll take care of it. Oh man, I got so much shit to do tonight. It's unreal. I gotta move all my drone stuff out and my RC stuff and make room for the new pyro cave. Start unboxing and stacking shit up tomorrow. It's kind of a lot of work, but it's fun sometimes, to get the new pyro. It all depends on how you feel. Usually after carrying them boxes up them steps, I don't feel too well, so it might be a couple days. Yeah. Yeah, I put a wholesale order in, man. Finally. I went with a place called Wayne's World Fireworks. Hey, thank you, friendly Okatu. Otu, I can't pronounce it. Ataku. Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like they had some pretty good product and their prices were good. And it was about the same mileage from the Pennsylvania places, as it was to Indiana, more or less. They're in Bowling Green, Indiana. They have the flamingo bomb shells. It's like their store, brand or somewhat. I don't really know. I hear you, man. I'm getting there. I really am. I got to redo this whole room. I want to put a partition in and put a door and a wall in this room to separate my little pyro area from the rest of the house, like a security door. Well, they'll be new to me, man, because I've never had them. Good night, Cosmic Pyro. Thank you for stopping in and visiting. Excuse me. I had a lot of stuff that I'd never heard of before at Wayne's World, man. It looked like some pretty good stuff, too. A lot of Lido products, a lot of Angry Monkey stuff. I got one firework. It's called "You Got Sharded." I'm like, okay. Oh, I'll be demoing the hell out of them. You know that, man. Because there's not a lot of videos of their stuff that I could find. That's another reasons why I went with them. I'm like, there's not really a lot of videos of their stuff, so and it's new to me. I just got really aggravated with trying to decide on what to do and who to go with and stuff, so I just rolled the dice and picked a random. In first place, I found it had good prices. Although the shipping ate me up again this year, I was like, damn. Yep. Paid for next day, but it's actually 2 days. I don't know how that works, but yeah, that new raccoon brand at Bada Boom and stuff started carrying is awesome from what I've seen. And I've heard, but for some reason I decided to go with a different. I was going with Bada Boom, but the last minute I changed my mind. I'm gonna turn this around so we can see the case inside. Hey, Pyro dude, I put that Pyro Addict sticker in there just for you, brother. So you got a little piece in it. Represent the West Coast just a little bit, even though I'm an East Coast guy. Got the blue turbo fans up top. Got that giant ass video card. 3 fam too, neon. And probably can't see it because of all the glare, but it looks pretty damn sweet. Yeah, I think I got one more left, man. That was like my next to last one. And I put it on there crooked, sorry, but I was tired by the time I got done rewiring the whole thing. Gonna have to tuck that white wire in. I can see that too well. It's supposed to be down under that, but it cranked back up. I didn't want to glue it down. Can't find my double sided tape. I can't find shit in here anymore. It's time to do a remodel. Dude, I love fire dudes. He's an awesome dude, but their prices are a little too high. I gotta go with whoever's got the best prices, man. It's nothing personal. It's just all about the price. If he wants the price match, I'll order from him all day. But I don't know if he'd price match. Cool, cool, man. Yeah, 'cause it's not something I'm gonna run across around here. I'd like to find one small enough to put on the CPU fan that way it'd have a little skull or something. That'd be cool looking. Spinning around. She probably wouldn't be able to tell what it was when it was up to speed anyway. Cool, man. Yeah, I seen you slap one of them stickers on something. I think you was at a rest area or something on one of your videos. Yup, it's done, man. All I gotta do is put windows on it and it's ready to roll out. I hope you don't mind a bootleg copy because that's all I got. Oh, my favorite brand of firework is the one that has no brand. The one that you find that kind of got through customs. You know the one I'm talking about? That's my favorite firework. What's supporting it? It's a double bracket in the back. Yup. Although I was surprised by them ones that I got, man, because they're a lot smaller than what I anticipated. They're about the size of the mini MP3s or FP3s. Then the advertising they looked a lot larger. That's how it goes. Shows the box. I will when I get up, man. But it's in another room. Eh, you just gotta dig those through the holes, man, and knock on the right trees and talk to the right trolls, communicate with the elves and all that good shit. You'll find the path if you want to. It takes effort, man. Yeah, they're about the same size as the minis, but they're pretty sweet. They're just as good as a full size, really. Ah, that might be it. Plus, you got to kind of build a rapport with some people before they're going to let you know what's in the back room anyway. There'd be places you'd be surprised that have backroom product that they're not going to tell you about it. They don't want to go to jail. That's why we don't talk about it. They don't want to lose their investment when they come in there and seize all the product. So we can't talk about anything about where or how, and it ain't nothing personal. It's just that serious. If I come on here and say so and so's got good product at so and so, and the wrong people see it, and there's a good chance they may, then they're going to go to that place and they're going to take all the good shit, and that guy's going to lose his money and probably his livelihood. So you got to keep your mouth shut, especially while things are hot. Yeah, I know, man. I was just putting it out there and just saying it. I wasn't directing it towards you. Yo, more or less, man. I was just saying when people don't tell, it's not because it's something personal. It's just usually when somebody tells you about something, the first thing they do is tell you keep your mouth shut. And if you say yeah, then you gave your word at that point, and you can't go around telling people, even if you trust in people. It's just how it is. I'm letting it run for a while, get everything nice and warm, spread that thermal paste out, and all that good shit. I'm gonna run it on a bench test tomorrow, benchmark it and everything, stress test it and get it ready and stuff. Try to it'll probably be downloading updates for half the day. Yeah, the guy's like, "Hey, hello, how you doing? Hey, man, where's the salutes at?" You're like, "What? Who the hell are you?" Sweet, man. See, it takes time to build a relationship. You gotta get out there and say, kick the bushes, lift the rocks, talk to the people. You gotta put a pyro resume up, more or less. Well, yeah. I'd just be like, I don't know you. What have you heard? I need an adult. No. I think there's a time for all things. You know, the good stuff should come when a person's ready for it. Because in the wrong hands, you won't have no hands. Yeah. Yeah, pretty soon I'll be old enough to say shit like that and get away with it. I'm going to, too. As soon as I get old, I'm going to go out and I'm going to take full advantage of that shit. I'm going to act like I'm senile as fuck in public if I want to. Hey, what's up, House on Fire? Long time no see you, man. How you been doing? Bobby Hill, huh? Oh, God. No, I don't sell propane and propane accessories. I'm sorry. But I do like propane, though. I don't care if it gets passed. I'll still get my shit if I gotta drive to Mexico and get it myself. That or I'll buy a machine and learn how to make it. All right, man. You can help with the gas. Because we're taking a big truck. I hear you. No doubt, man. If they force us down that road, then that's fine. Then I will make alternative plans. That's for damn sure. If that shit's forced upon me, I'll spend the rest of my pyro life talking shit about Phantom and TNT too. Yeah. Well, if they do that metal ban, there'll be probably a lot of machinery going for pretty cheap prices in China if you're quick enough on it. Yeah, that's good, man. I'm glad your boy's doing all right. House on fire. That was really worried me. But it's your children and your father that just hits home with a person. You know what that shit's like. No kidding, man. The mud season is upon us strong here in West Virginia. That's all it does is friggin' rain. Today I was shocked because it wasn't fucking raining. I was like, holy shit, something's different about today. I can't put my finger on it. Cool, man. I will check it out for sure, especially if it's still some trash talk. That Nerf paint sucks because I have to live with some of that myself. It's no fun. Yeah, it's rained more here in West Virginia than it has in recorded history in the last year in 2018. And the winds have picked up so bad that it's blowing the awnings off my house and the shingles and every damn thing else. So things have definitely changed. People that don't think so are just denying the obvious. We're having F3 tornadoes in the middle of winter now, you know? That shit come down right where I used to live down there on Lee Road 246 in Alabama. I fucking hated that place anyway. But, I wouldn't want it wiped out or anything. some of it, but not all of it. I don't, man. I've got some shit flowing under my house right now, but it goes close and it goes into the drain. But my basement's not finished on this house, so I just store shit down there anyway. In the dry part, anyway. I mean, it ain't flooded. There's just a little stream that trickles through. I'm gonna get that shit sealed up and taken care of. I just got this house a couple of years ago, man, and it's an old house, but I got a good deal on it. So I got like a list as long as my arm on shit I got to do. Right now, I'm redoing the bathroom. And the Earth runs in natural cycles. We might have accelerated that cycle, but still, it runs on its own natural cycles. Damn. We had a bad tornado here in West Virginia in 1979, and that's a pretty rare thing here in West Virginia. Yeah, this case is pretty cool on the front too, because you can see the three fans and that colored bar that goes down the front. There's a button you can push and change up to whatever color you want. Yeah, but I swear if I lived out west of a place or something, I would have me a damn shelter. I don't care if I had to dig it myself. I wouldn't live there if I didn't have one. I'd make damn sure my kids' school had a shelter too, or they wouldn't go there. Oh yeah, during like the Paralympic period and shit, where you had giant fauna and giant insects and temperatures that were in excess of fuck who knows. But and it rained for like a fucking 1,000 years and cleared most of that carbon dioxide out. Earth's been through some crazy cycles. Out in the middle of the Sahara Desert used to be a giant oasis of water. Used to be an entire civilization set up along the banks of this giant inland sea, but now it's the world's largest desert. Shit changes. Damn. Yeah, I'm glad West Virginia don't have a lot of that stuff. It's one of the things I like about it. It's a pretty safe state, unless a tree falls on you or some shit. Or you get taken out by a random pillhead. That's a possibility. I developed the strangest sensation in my right arm today. It feels like I'm getting a shot, like a needle shot in my damn arm. And it burns like fire in one spot, but there's nothing there that I can see. It's very strange. It's making my whole arm sore. I don't know if a nerve got pinched in there or what, but it's a strange feeling. Oh, thanks for stopping by, House on Fire. I appreciate it, man. Oh, damn. We wish you wouldn't come and say stuff like that, XL Fireworks. Who's coming for us? You know we're a paranoid bunch. Yeah, man, you come in a room say some shit like that. Oh yeah, they coming for me. Nobody knows me. Oh shit. That's what you were telling me, man. That's crazy. Cool, but crazy. I got my other RC car in today for my little army that I'm putting together, man. It's gonna be hella cool. It's gonna be an epic video. I want to make sure it is. I'm actually gonna try on this video, man. I've been planning this shit out, so I hope it turns out good. If it don't, I'm gonna be broken. That's what I think's cool, man. Right below their damn noses. It don't matter in a legal state. Fuck them. Fuck them right in the goatees. I didn't get my smoke cakes, man, or my smoked TKs, but I did get some smoked parachute cakes, and those look pretty cool. They were expensive as hell, though. Like 36 shots or 40 shots of smoke on parachutes. It looked pretty sweet. I did find a video for that one. Eight years. Shit. Yeah, you're safer right under their noses, man. That little click you hear from time to time is the police station at the end of my block when they're keying up their mic. So that's what that is. Damn, everybody left. XL Fireworks come in here and said they were ready. They're coming for us and left. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Who comes in there and says shit like that? I, I think they left, man. It's showing just one person in the room like you, dude. That's it. Now it's showing two. I don't think that counter works, though, man. I really don't. Be nice if Falling Bomb would actually come in here and check it out. What do you mean? Yeah, it's me. Yep, just you. Yep. Yep, it's back to you, just you again. And two likes, man. I am well loved. Ah, hell with it, man. It's alright. Did you have a good day today, man? When is that muckle shoot again? I know you're all excited about that shit. And so would I. Cool. I went back and forth all day today, man. I had to go get a wholesale paper for the DMV so I could get my truck for what I said I paid for it, which is true. I bought the truck off my brother, so yeah, I got a good price on it. You know, they just wanting to charge me like twice what I paid. And I'm like, oh hell no, I'll go get a notary, and get this shit taken care of. It's like a difference of $200 in taxes. I'm like, hell yeah. I hate to come back to the DMV, but for $200 I will. But I had to think about it. May. Oh, cool, man. I go like I think the 17th, 18th, and 19th. I think that's somewhere around in there for that weekend when coaster stock is. Oh, that's pretty sweet. No taxes is awesome because taxes suck. I paid a shit ton in taxes on my power order I just placed, man, and it sucked. Shit, they need to do something here, man. The potholes in the road are getting so big. You need a four-wheel drive just to get down the friggin' road. I don't care if they got to start sleeking shit or what, man, but they got to do something to fix these roads. They used to be really good on keeping the shit up, but the last 3 or 4 years, they ain't done nothing. It's just patched little holes here and there, and it hasn't done much. Has not done much at all. Damn, that's pretty good taxes, man. Really good taxes. Here in West Virginia, I think it's 3 times that on the fuel tax. That's one of their favorite things to raise, other than cigarettes. They like to raise the hell out of that. Hmm. I think as far as I went was like Northern California, up in like Lodi and up in some of the wine country areas and stuff when I was driving. I don't think I ever went up into Washington or Oregon. If I did, I didn't notice. I don't remember it anyway. I was shocked the first time I went to California and saw it was like 7.50 a pack. I was like, "What? I can get 2 packs for that price at home." You know, excuse me. Back then I could anyway. Yeah. Well, everywhere is a different world in California, bro. I mean, I did like Northern California, but you can keep Southern California as far as I'm concerned. What's up, Manny Pyro? What do you think of her, dude? It look good? Yeah, this is true. California is pretty weird. Some parts of it. Some parts of it's alright. Like I said, Northern California seemed a lot like home to me. As far as the terrain, it was like West Virginia terrain, but drier, you know? Yep. I want to take that video card out because I don't want it flopping around because it's so big, and I'm going to ship this sucker out to him Monday, and he should get it in a couple of days after that. He found a guy to help pay for the shipping, so that was cool. I put all into it I want, man, because I built this Red Dude for free. Used to go farther. Hey, have you hated that bad, eh? I know the cops always gave us a hard time as truckers there in California, and the 55 mile an hour state speed limit for trucks really sucked balls. You got one of the biggest states in the country, and hey, let's put a slow speed limit on it. Yeah, I love that. Oh no, you're from California. You're not a true Texan. I mean, Oregon or whatever in the hell. Yeah, you get the reference. I gave my word that I would build a man a computer, so I did. Yeah, I hear you. Californian born, though, damn. Scarred for life. I'd like to come out there and look for some gold and shit. I'd like to pay him, go in the creeks and all that. My brother's crazy about that shit. He's looking for gold here in West Virginia, and that ain't happening. Right, right, yeah. Someday I'll get to know Ray Ray better, maybe. Speaking of Ray Ray, there he is. Damn, it's like Beetlejuice. What's up, man? Hey, good evening to you, my friend. I've always wanted to go out and do some gold panning and see if I could find some. Man, that shit would be fun as hell. I've always had a sharp instinct for finding things. I'd like to see if it would work for mining. What do you think of the finished computer, Ray Ray? It look pretty good. I put a pyro sticker on it for you guys. Shit. Another Californian born, damn. All that shame, I swear. Nah, I didn't have a problem with most of California. I like the northern part. I didn't care much for the southern part, though. You could just taste the dirt flying around in the air and shit. Air was too thin for me because of no trees and shit. But does it look cool? See where I put the fire sticker? It's on the power supply there. It's an 8 core processor. It's got 8 gigs of dual channel RAM. And we've got a big ass video card with DDR5 RAM. I think it's a 2 or 3 gig card. 850-watt power supply. 1 terabyte solid state hybrid drive with a 64 megabyte cache, and it runs at 6 gigabytes per second, so that's pretty fast. This gaming system here will run pretty much anything out there well enough to play it fine. It's not everybody's thing, man. It was kind of like cars. I had to learn computers so I could build my own because I couldn't afford to buy one. Well, I couldn't afford to buy another one because I got tired of buying $3,000 computers that would have an Achilles heel built in that after the first couple of years would go out and then you'd have to spend a bunch of money to have it repaired. I'm like, I want to build a computer and know what parts are going in it because I'm tired of this shit. I had a computer I paid like 3 grand for, and the sound card kept going out, and the sound card was attached to the modem, so you lost sound too. I was like, why would anybody engineer some shit like that? So I didn't like the parts that they put in, so I started building my own. I just harvest the remaining good parts from the expensive computer I paid so much for and build something around it. Kind of done the same thing with cars because I couldn't afford to pay anybody to fix those either. That's how I learned that. I've been fortunate enough to be able to pick up on things pretty easy, except for carpentry. Damn, everybody left again. See if we can get Ray Ray again. Ray Ray, Ray Ray, Ray Ray. See if he pops up. What's up, BA Pyro? How you doing, man? I wonder if my channel's booting people or do people just leave like that? You've told me that before. I guess, man. That's kind of strange. But everybody's different. So, I usually say, hey, man, later. Hey, what's up, Megan's blog? How's China treating you tonight? Or today, or whatever it is over there? Has it been cold where you're at? I know I've seen some of your live streams where you was dressed up like a polar bear. No, that's good. Spring's coming. I've seen a lot of videos of places in China that look pretty in spring. Strange place though. I'm gonna try to go to Japan and stuff and get used to Asian culture a little bit before I try going to China. I don't want to go there and get rolled. There's just too many scams going on. Plus, they say that now it's not really a good time for Americans to go to China. There's kind of been a mood change towards us there lately. Ah, that would be awesome, man. I've always wanted to go to Japan. I want to go ride the roller coasters and stuff. They've got some crazy theme parks in Japan, of course. And I'm all about the roller coasters. Yeah, if you're not used to it, it's rough. But being from the mountains like I am, I'm pretty used to the cold. Although it doesn't get cold as it used to now. West Virginia weather's changing. They say it's going to go subtropical here, and I believe it. It rained more last year than the recorded history of the state, and it hasn't stopped. Yeah, that was back in the day, man. Cost of labor just got too high to make them here, so we had to outsource that shit. That's why we ended up the way we are. Ah, baka. Let's see what other Japanese words. I learned how to speak some Japanese from watching 40 years of anime, but I can speed read too from watching so much anime and reading the subtitles. And I got my daughter watching anime, and I didn't know what I would create because she just went like anime crazy with that shit. And that's cool and all, but anime collections are expensive. 9, 9, plots. Watch the video. Talk shit. Sweet. That is cool. You know, us Americans, we're not really exposed to a lot of other cultures, especially we're in places like where I live. So we really don't learn, a lot of us do not learn a lot of second language like the rest of the world. It's unfortunate. I have a notebook with the Japanese, alphabet and the kanji and stuff written out. And I'm trying to learn the alphabet before I try to speak it, because that's like how they teach kids, more or less. So that's what I'm starting with. I'd like to be able to read it. Yeah, like I said, the rest of the world has an advantage on us in that area for sure. Still wouldn't want to live anywhere else, though. The United States is pretty awesome. If you haven't noticed by my avatar, I'm patriotic. South Africa seems like a very dangerous place to live. I would not want to be there. That's an American flag made out of Saturn rockets, Saturn missiles. Oh, what are we looking at? That's a computer I built for another YouTuber. I don't see how a person could get used to some of the stuff I've heard unless it's just exaggerated, the violence and stuff, because it seemed pretty damn bad. Or it's probably like anywhere else. It probably just depends on where you live and where you're at. Indeed. That's why we stay well armed. That way that shit don't take place, or at least we can do something what we can about it anyway. Indeed. And I try to be. I do. I try to learn about the rest of the world. I'd like to travel a lot more in the future. That's one good thing about the internet. It does open your eyes to other cultures around the world. You're able to learn a lot more about them than you could before, at any rate. 20 years. Whoa. Yeah, I guess that would kind of suck, for where you're from. The first thing that people think of is the violence. That would be kind of rough. I can understand that. I didn't mean to be offensive, but it just, for the rest of the world, when you hear South Africa, the first thing that comes to our minds is the violence. California, yeah. Oh, that's cool. The rest of the United States is a lot different than California, though, for sure. We were just talking about that. Of course, the United States is just like any other large country. I guess it just depends on what region you're in. People are different all over. We have a violence problem in our own country. So we definitely have no room to talk. Hey, what's happening? Ari? H? How you doing? We're just looking at the completed computer build that I made for another YouTuber. He said he needed a computer, and I told him I'd build him one, so I built him one. I think it'd come out pretty cool. Then the three fans on the front. All right, Ari. Then we were talking about fireworks with me and my pyro buddy, and then we were talking about China with Megan. Cool. It's the best way to go, I think. That way you know what you have in it. Because a lot of companies, I think they build their own little weakness into the system so they get it to, you to upgrade or some crap like that, like Apple pulls with the phones. Computer companies do the same stuff. You burn now, you more save. What? It's an 8 core unlocked to a 10 core, so it has two virtual cores, so it's running two cores at 4.5 gigahertz, 1 terabyte hard drive, running with a 16 megabyte cache at 6 gigs per second, and we have DDR5 video card running at 3 gigs, and that's what we got. Hey, Luke Clomatar, how's it going? XL Fireworks, how you doing? Welcome back. You bird now, you know safe. I still don't understand what you mean, but all right. No, actually, this computer kept me from burning last month. I spent my weed budget on it. Oh yeah, I hope so, man. I made it to a pretty nice specification. I think I really tried on it to make it look nice. So I hope he enjoys it, and I hope it serves him well. It definitely should help him edit faster for sure. Ah, it goes along with the sad pandas, huh? Indeed. Like I said, the first time Ray Ray said that to me, I thought he was being sarcastic. I'm like, okay, man. All right. No, it's supposed to be here tomorrow, actually. which makes it really rough because I have a doctor's appointment at 9 o'clock to get my glasses so I can see again, and then I have to go to the DMV and get the plates for my truck, and I've just got a lot of shit to do. And then I have a tractor trailer coming, and so far the tracking number just says tomorrow. It didn't give a time. And there's a snowstorm on the way too, so we got to throw that into the mix. So who knows? Just another day in paradise. No, if you're not home to accept it, they take it back, and then you have to pay for it to get shipped all the way back home again. So there definitely has to be somebody here. I make a Chinese worker lady work real damn hard. I put a boot right up her ass. I don't care. Crack the whip on that shit. A quart and a half of ice cream. Damn. And if that's what you want, go for it. Shit. That's what I wanted. I'd do it. Do her up. Yeah, if you're not home to set the shipment, they take it all the way back, and then you have to pay for the shipping all over again. All right, that's always fun. Good luck, man. At least you're tall. That helps. But, we don't want to talk about women and their weight. That's not a good subject for a lot of dudes. It's a trap. Like Star Wars, it's a trap. You don't never talk to a woman about their weight. I'm just talking generally. It's a good rule to live by for us, man. We never discuss a woman's weight. It's a trap. Years of experience have taught me these things. Believe me. That reminds me of something I see on Foby the squirrel. Jiggly butt. No kidding. Cool, man. I want to get me a Squirrely Raft t-shirt. Yo, Foby card Colt all the way. Pilsy's my favorite, though. I'd like to be able to talk like Pilsy. I like when he come out and done that Assassin's Creed on that dude when they're waiting in GameStop in the line for the release for like Assassin's Creed. They're like, he has a problem, distinguishing reality from fantasy. And he comes down and just spikes a dude right in the gourd. Motherfucker! And he runs off. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, that was pretty cool. If you haven't seen Foamy the Squirrel, you should look that up. It's some good stuff. Foamy preaches the truth too. Hey, welcome back, Randy Matthews. They still put out some stuff from time to time. Mostly they just do their stream pumpkin hit stuff or pumpkin guy or whatever he is. Hey, Sound Minds, how you doing? Was you the dude? Well, I don't know if you want to be known or what, but yeah, it's ready to go out. I want to try to ship it out Monday. What do you think, man? Go to the. I don't want to turn it around again, but if you go to the beginning of the video, you can see the glass front and the cool LED lighting that's on the front. Because the front's glass and the side panel's tempered glass. So I'm gonna bubble wrap the shit out of it. Cool. I think you'll like it, man. I had to put a pyroetic sticker on the power supply in there to represent. That's from Pyro Dude there. He helped make it happen, so I put a little bit something in there for him. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna bubble wrap the hell out of it and pack it the best way I can and send it UPS. Use the 800 number to get a hold of you. Who bombs the 800 number? All right, would it be good with you if I get a hold of you Sunday evening sometime? Yeah, for sure. Something daring with this computer, huh? What's he want to do? Extension 3? Cool, cool. I'll give you a call about it Sunday then, because I'll be getting it boxed up and ready to drop it off for Monday morning. See, I still have to put Windows and update it and install all the drivers and all that stuff on it. So it's still got a good day's worth of work, and then I'm going to benchmark it and test it and burn it in and all that good stuff. And then I got to take the video card back out for shipping, and but that's not really that hard. I soak it in mineral oil. Yeah, you can do that, but it's just not necessary unless you just want to try it. It's non-electrically conductive, so you can soak it in mineral oil, but you try anything else and it's not going to work too well. Yeah, it takes about all day to update it and get Windows and stuff on there working. And I'm putting a bootleg copy of Windows 10 on there because I'm not buying a copy. But yeah, I gotta do that. So I gotta crack the program and all that good shit. Oh, what's up, Ash Info? What do you think of the computer, man? How's it look? Sweet. Thanks, man. Well, it's not really a smart thing to do unless you want to do it because the property of the oil itself also holds heat and it doesn't dissipate heat very well. So once the oil does get up to temperature, and it will eventually get up to temperature, then it's going to cause more of a problem than it is going to be beneficial. So it's not a smart thing to do unless you just want to do it to see if it works. And it does work as long as you use mineral, but there's really no point in doing it unless you're just doing it for the hell of it. And then if you're just doing it for the hell of it, then go for it. But you're not going to build a supercomputer and keep it extra cool in it because once that oil gets up to temperature, it holds heat instead of releasing it. So you're going the opposite direction than you'd want to. You want everything as cool as possible. That's why this something's just got like 7 fans in it. Yeah, like I said, just just say it. If he wants to do it, just for the hell of it, go for it. It's a cool experiment, but it's not going to be beneficial. And if you need a second opinion, just go to one of them larger YouTubers that I can't remember his name, but that one that's got millions and millions of subscribers. He tried the same shit, and he'll tell you the same result. Right? He's got a video on it. Like I said, other than it being cool to be able to put electrical parts in liquid and they still work, other than that, it's not worth doing. You're really going to ruin anything that you put in there because it's going to be slimy for life. You're going to have to clean that shit off with alcohol and everything else just to be a pain in the ass. And literally, it'd be a pain in the ass because it's lubed up and ready to go. Sorry, I had to say it. Yeah, no shit. This is glass. The whole front and the whole side panel is tempered glass, so that's I'm gonna bubble wrap the crap out of it. Oh yeah, rebuilding a 350 is a good engine to rebuild if you've never rebuilt one before. It's not complicated, really. Oh man, it's not hard to build a computer. It's like adult Legos, man. It just looks harder than what it is. It's actually pretty simple. It just seems like it'd be complicated, but it's not. To be honest, it's pretty simple shit. No, I have not, bro, because it has done nothing but rain. That, and I haven't got the sending unit that I bought yet for the gas tank, and that's what it needs. Just replace the whole sending unit instead of trying to find what hose is rotted out since it's only $20. I just got to drop the pump into the new basket and hook it up and everything. And other than that, it's pretty simple. Yeah, like I said, I started building my own computers because I was paying a fortune for them, and each company would put a part in there that would just jack up the whole damn thing. And I swear they do that shit on purpose. So I started building my own, so I knew exactly what would be in it. And I still used the good parts from the computer that let me down because I paid 3 grand for it at one point. Computers were a lot more expensive than they are now back in the day. Yeah, that was for like 100 megahertz computer too. It was like 16 megahertz of RAM. Yeah, that bike you were talking about. That little Metro will be pretty good once I get it done. And I've decided I'm gonna put a wrap on it too, man. I'm gonna experiment with wrapping it. I want to make it look like a shiny metallic Easter egg since it reminds me of an Easter egg anyway. I'm gonna make it the shiny kind. So I'm gonna get like a blue metallic wrap, and I want to wrap the whole car in it. See how it comes out. Make it look like a shiny Easter egg. It should be pretty cool. It'll definitely be bright. It'll be well known in a small town for sure. Nah, no flames. I'm just gonna put like a blue electric metallic wrap on it. One of them projects to get around to. I know how that is. All right. Have a good night, Ari. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Full of ice cream. Well, as long as you're not lactose intolerant, that's not bad. Ah, my first bike was a Honda 550 cylinder, and I bought it through the drive-through of the Subway that I worked at as a teenager. Oh no, I feel sorry for your husband. Then give him my condolences. But yeah, man, I was working at a Subway, and this guy come on this little Honda 554, and he asked me, he's like, "Hey, man, you want to buy this bike?" And I'm like, "Dude, I don't have any money. I'm working at Subway." He's like, "Dude, I'll take whatever money you got in your wallet." And I'm like, "Okay, man, I don't want to buy a stolen bike, right?" He's like, "No, I got ID and a title right here." And I'm like, "Shit, really?" I'm like, "Buddy, I only got like 150 bucks in my pocket." He's like, "I'll take it." So I said, parked it over there beside my car, and I had a Honda motorcycle. I had no idea how to even ride a motorcycle at that point. So getting it home was quite fun. I didn't know about the whole leaning to go around a sharp curve, so I tried turning the handlebars on that bitch, and that taught me real quick not to do that. Yeah, no doubt. It was a good bike, man. I liked it. I learned how to ride on it. I definitely got my hundred and some dollars out of it for sure. I kind of run across stuff like that odd, man. I got a dune buggy, a Volkswagen dune buggy one time from a dude because he was getting ready to go into the military the next day. He's like, "Hey kid, you want to buy a dune buggy?" I'm like, "Man, I ain't got no money." He's like, "How much you got?" I'm like, "I got 100 bucks." He's like, "Sold." I'm like, "What?" He threw me the keys, and I got a Volkswagen powered dune buggy at age 11. When my mom got home from work, I was going up and down the road about 40 mph in it. She didn't take it that well. She told me it was too dangerous. So then her and her sister went out playing with it and rolled it. And I'm like, "Yeah, who's too dangerous?" Said, "I ain't never rolled it. You guys play with it for 2 hours and roll it." But yeah, must have proved my point because I got the keys back after that. Yeah, like I said, man, it taught me real quick not to do that. I didn't lay it down, but I almost laid it down. Oh yeah, my mom and her sister were hanging upside down in my brand new dune buggy, new to me, laughing their asses off. I have a clear memory of that because it pissed me off. It didn't do any damage, but still, at the time, it really pissed me off because I still remember being angry about it. Excuse me. Yeah, I didn't think that guy lived across the road that sold it to me liked me very much because I'd killed his dog at one time. It come over in my yard and attacked me when I was a little kid. So I went, grabbed the axe out of the wood pile, walked down to his yard and found that dog, just took it upside the back of its fucking head. He talked about turning me in, calling the law, and I said, "All right, I'll call the lawyer. Look at what this dog did to my stomach. It bit a hole like all the way through my damn front of my stomach, tore up my arm and shit. just come in my yard while I was sitting there fucking around and attacked my ass. So I'm like, I'll fix you, little fucker. Well, not little. It was like a sheepdog kind of sized dog. Yeah, I axed that bitch down. And I wasn't sorry about it, and I still ain't sorry about it. Next kid that dog attacks, it could have killed. So I put this shit to a stop. Oh, dude, it's crazy, but me and my brother got attacked by wild dogs. We killed more dogs than I want to admit. But we had no choice because they were literally going to eat our ass if we didn't. Luckily, we had two shotguns in our hands when they come up on us. This pack of dogs come out of the mountains. They found our goat that we had, that we used to clear brush and shit. They ate the hind legs off of that goat, and by the time we heard it and got out there, the goat's still alive, screaming with his back legs gone, man. I was like, oh, son of a bitch. So the first thing we had to do was shoot the goat, and then the dogs come for us. They run off when they heard us come out there, but then there was about 20 of them. They come up out of there after us, and they were big dogs and shit. We just happened to have loaded pockets because we were going out there to see what was wrong with that goat, and we fucked them up hard. There ain't no more wild dog problem in that area, that's for sure. Yeah, well, their kill turned into their kill, literally their grave. Kill my goat, man. Try to eat my ass? No, I don't think so. Not on my land. Mm-mm. No, sir. I go out there and beat it down with a damn baseball bat one time. I killed a rat with a socket wrench. I opened the drawer to get a socket, and there was a big ass rat in there, and I just cracked it over the head with my wrench. I'm like, problem solved, bitch. Get out of the way. But that's just, my personality, I guess. Growing up in the mountains, you're taught how things are at a young age. What's the difference between you and cancer? That sounds like a pretty bad joke. All right, what's the difference? Oh, damn. Okay. I guess for a certain type of viewer, that might be funny, but uh, yeah, it's fucked up, man. Cancer's nothing to joke about. But, hey, still there, Pyro Dude. Randy Matthews, you still hanging with us? XL Fireworks. Nah, it ain't funny at all. Not if it's ever touched your life, and it's touched most people's lives, so I don't find it entertaining, no. Not one bit. Yeah, I plan on it, man. I plan on making a late season order after all the new stuff should be in stock. Right now, stock's kind of spotty on some stuff. I'm still short on a few items, special items I'm gonna have to track down. You know what I mean? I don't have enough snowballs. Can't never have enough snowballs. And right now I've got a dozen and six of them I can't touch, so I'm running low. Stiff, man. Well, it hasn't caught on fire yet. I think the computer would be a success. I only need about one box, man. I need about 24 of them, and that'd be good. That's about all my show requires, more or less, for the backyard. I mean, they're always good to have, but for my show, about a box will do. So I'm gonna try to acquire a box or so. I like to mix them in with my rest of my shells, and I use them as markers, so I know where where the rack's at, more or less. I don't know. It can be offensive, dude. I'm not one to say, I haven't laughed at some pretty off color humor before. I'm not that stuck up, but cancer and shit like that's kind of off limits to make fun of, I believe. In my book, man, but whatever you want to do, bro. I won't tell you what you can and cannot say, but try to be respectful. Yeah, you do, man. You do. I don't know, man. Slapstick stuff, now you're just insulting us. I prefer more sophisticated humor. Lewis Black is my favorite comedian. Because he gets really pissed off like I do. Start shaking your finger, man. If you ever see me shaking my finger, you know I'm madder than him. What's up, man? What's happening, Georgia Pyro? How you been? Just saying, I'm like Lewis Black, the comedian. He gets really angry and points that finger and starts shaking that bitch. I do the same thing. Ooh, dude, I jumped a deer in a Volkswagen Beetle one time. I didn't do any damage at all. I was like, boom. And it was a big ass buck too. I think I cut him in two. Little Beetle's like a tank. Oh shit, you heading all the way to Missouri, man? Damn. Pyro road trip. It sounds like a good time. Everybody's going on a fucking pyro road trip except for me. Damn it. Oh, you got out lucky there, man. 'Cause I've seen deers destroy vehicles. I hear you, man. I hope you find some good shit. You want to drop off up some over here in West Virginia, man? Let me know. I'll send you some cash. Cool, man. That's a good drive from Georgia for sure. Cash app. I got PayPal, man. I need a case of good shells, you know what I'm saying? It's about all I'm looking for right now is a case of nice shells for my show anyway. But I'm always looking for whatever I can find. Just now in Arkansas. Oh hell, you're pretty good ways there. Stock it up, man. I hear you. I didn't know you were on the road trip right now. That's cool as hell. I need to take a road trip. I do. I did said road trip so many times. I really miss it. Mine's not coming up until May though. Oh, I got a lot of memory loss. That's not funny either because I'm always looking for shit. I'll walk into a room and start looking for shit and forget what the hell I'm looking for. That's not good. No doubt, man. That's putting in the extra mile for sure, literally. I had to pay up, man, to get this shit delivered. That truck of mine's a gas hog. Oh hell yeah, you got the convoy going on, man. Pyro convoy. Sweetness. Y'all be live streaming that shit, man. Hmm, cool, not bad. Had to pay $3.50 for shipping. I'd probably been better off going after it myself, but shit, you know. I ordered from Illinois, Bowling Greens, Illinois. Damn, man. Yeah, but it'll be worth it from what I understand. You got to be excited for a reason. I'm just looking for one case of nice snowball shells. That's all I need right now. Although I'd take anything that I come across and do. I was going to put out my boomer collection, man. I'm going to cover the names and shit on it and everything on all the local stuff and current stuff and shit that's been burnt for years, like Crazy Kings. I don't mind showing those and the Euro stuff. There's no point in hiding that. I don't think. 'Cause I try to hide the product name. You know, I know the rules. We bird, yep. It's an addiction for sure, man, because I love getting some fireworks, something new. It's just awesome. It's addictive. It's like women in a pair of shoes. Yeah, it's true. You can't really do no harm. But I can understand the stuff that we can buy here needs to be, needs to be covered. But shit, Crazy Kings, everybody knows what the hell that is. Hi, hillbilly.